times. And I want to try to fix that. So, hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Nye Comics. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'm just going to add the volume. Alright, there we go. Alright, now, since I got all that all set a little bit better. So, here's what fun things I've been doing with my time. I've been house sitting for a couple days at one house, and then I was doing house sitting at another place. And I've been trying to do like a whole bunch of different jobs here and there, and I finally have like 2 weeks of like privacy for myself. I've been able to catch up on a few little small projects that I was working on. Like I'm doing here, let me see if I can get my scene 2. Okay, so here's what I've been working on lately. I got this this first project I'm working on is I got this I just started drawing up this pretty nice Spider-Man web thing. Here, let me see if I can get the light thing set up. And so I've been working on that for a couple hours. And nextly, after that, I just kind of working on this little Spider-Man right here. So yeah, if you guys interested in getting a little sheet, and you could just I'll probably see if I can make that a for sale thing or whatever. Feel free to do so. And yeah, so my main project with you guys that I've been kind of keeping afloat is the Gothic Tea Party that I've been working on. And so right now I'm kind of at that area where I have the 3 first Goth girls I wanted to keep. Now the next one I'll probably throw in Mavis or Raven in here. But if you guys have any input on what to change there, feel free to do so. I'm it's part of our project that I've been working on for every Wednesday, because Wednesday is right here. Well, no, I mean it was kind of like a Halloween party and all that other stuff. Let's see. So right now I'm just getting all these the crowds of all these girls right here. So Lydia, Sam Manson, Wednesday Adam. I'll probably do Mavis next because unless there's anyone else that they could probably chime in and bring in something different. But I'll probably just keep up with the same person that I'm working with. And yeah. So I just been currently working on a lot of projects and making different things go on. I got the first script of my the first half of Joe Hero all written up, and I'm sort of been waiting on some of my family members to finish up the other half of the book, so issue 6 can go out and I could work on. But I'm also working on issues 7 and 8 at the same time. So once they're all done, they'll get everything checked out. Yeah. And so other than that, just been trying out different things and seeing what I can do with them. Ooh, that sounds kind of eerily creepy. Let's see. Oof, that's really creepy. Yeah, I want to change one quick little thing. Get a different person on there. Yeah, not Albert. Okay, one last test. Okay. I wonder. What's Jester do? Let's get Eddie. See what he's like. One last one, and then I'll be take care of it. And I'll be dead. Let's do one last one. I'm seeing this Daniel one, which is pretty cool. Give me 1 second. Okay, I like that one. Alright, so right now I'm just going to get my references and get them all set up. So Mavis is very cartoony, so she'll probably be a pretty easy one, but I don't want to like make it just like the cartoon or anything like that. I want to also just like kind of like get other stuff in there and just make it all work. There we go. Okay, so I got my quick image. I'm gonna put her right there, and no, this is not gonna be like. And so basically, you use your try to get your reference and build them in there, and get that all set up. Okay. You know the funniest thing is I actually never seen Transylvania, and I've been wanting to. Like I heard like the cartoon was actually really good for what it was. And you know, the animators did a really good job on it. And yeah. Okay. So if I'm quiet, feel free to chat with me. I'll actually make it a not gonna call out. Let's see if I could get this set up. There we go. I also been kind of like listening to manhwa, a lot of manhwa like manga stuff. And so I'll probably open up the other camera here so I could actually, you know, focus on drawing, and you guys can like watch with me or come chat with me and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see, where is it? Huh. That's new. I thought I had it. Oh, I guess I don't have. I thought I had another one of these just to share some stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first is I'm going to duplicate this thing, and let me see how can I do that. I guess I can't do it. Do another group. Okay, there we go. So where is it? YouTube, then our ad. So right now I'm just going to have this little screen right here, and this is kind of like the stuff that I also been watching as well. And good. Okay. Not browser. Then I'm just going to add another screen. So window, is it window capture? Okay. Let's make it this guy right here, since I'm not using that camera anymore. Okay, so right now, I'm going to get window capture or application capture. No, not that one. Ball. Nope, that's not the one I want. And okay, so I'm going to get another little thing. It's going to be not media source, video capture device. No, not that. I think it is browser. No, that's not it. That's just URL stuff. Oh man, I used to do. I used to be better at this. Where is it? Okay. Audio capture. That's the one I want. So apparently it was put into the depreciated section, so I don't know what's up with that. So that probably is a good size right there. Oops. There you go. Okay. I should probably also watch that sometime in the near future too. I wonder what can I actually find to watch? You know, I haven't seen this one in a while. Shiguri. No. You know what? I wonder what's going on in Jaden Animation. It's been a while since I've seen her stuff. Let me see if I can. No, not that. Okay.
Let me tell you a story. Back in 2022, Pokemon ended up sending me a couple little care packages, not only for the release of Scarlet and Violet,
There we
but
go.
in general.
Okay. So, feel like chatting? Feel free to do so. But I'm going to be working on this. But doesn't mean I'm not going to talk to you.
As well as a very generous $100 gift card to the Pokemon Center, Pokemon Company's merch store. Of course, I ended up spending like $900 buying more plushes anyway, but that's besides the point. By the way, I had no idea they were gonna send me anything in the first place. Like, I have no idea how they found my address. It kind of just appeared. Anyway, in the boxes, there is also a business card for a contact at the Pokemon Company's font. I decided to send them an email mentioning the boxes were received safe and sound, and to say thank you so much for sending me anything in the first place because it made me very happy. To my surprise, Stefan actually responded and was very happy it all delivered with no problems. They also mentioned that if I ever needed anything Pokemon related, to hit them up. And I don't know why, but in that moment, understanding I had just purchased $900 worth of Pokemon plushes 2 hours prior, I decided to say, Stefan, can you send me an entire Pokedex of Pokemon plushes for me to rank? And long story short, Stefan, the GOAT, made it happen. A few business days later, and an enormous box full of 174 Pokemon plushies was on my doorstep. Fun fact, that equates to 30 whole pounds of plushies. So what was specifically in the box was all of Generation 5's decks of Pokemon Sitting Cuties, which is Pokemon's plush line dedicated to making a plush form of every single Pokemon in a certain generation. The Gen 5 line is actually really special because they sent it to me before they were even released to the public. Like Stefan said, I'm the only creator that's been approved to have all of this new line, which, once again, thank you so much, Pokemon Company. You don't know how much this means to me. I'm eternally grateful. I do want to clarify that the Pokemon Company sent me all these plushies for free out of the kindness of their own hearts, but they aren't paying me to, like, promote them or make a video or anything. This is all me. However, if you just happen to want to get yourself any of the plushies you see in the video, the line is available starting April 5th on the Pokemon Center website if you're in the US, Canada, or UK. It sounds like a sponsor, but it's not. I just like Pokemon a lot, okay? Is that such a crime? Now, all that being said, I'm gonna do the first ever IRL tier list of every single Gen 5 Sitting Cutie Pokemon has to offer. I haven't seen them yet. I'm going into it completely blind. And Pokemon, if you're watching, if a plush just happens to be a little bit ugly, I hope you understand that I'm gonna have to call it ugly. I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me. I have to speak the truth for the people. So
Nah, she's gonna piss off a lot of people.
First ever done from my knowledge. I haven't looked. Oh, I should probably talk about what
Oh
we're
wait,
gonna be doing
this is.
like.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is what Jaden looks like.
How good the Pokemon looks, just in general, since they're called.
No joke, she had like some weird anxiety attack about like that she did not like look good at all. But Jesus Christ, she's hard on herself.
Cuties, we're gonna rank them based on how well they sit. So if they're like look really good but they face plant, that's down here. Yeah, the sit rank. I think that's fair. Yeah. S rank, best ones. They look great, they sit great. A tier is they look good or they sit good, but they're not like top tier. You know. B is being generous because Pokemon might be watching. And then we've got the sad tier, which I didn't want to say was like D or F tier. So that's the bad one. It's not the best. It could be better. I don't know how many are going to be good. Like I said, I haven't looked at them all yet. We're going to plop them down here, take a good old gander, and then we're going to put them in the tier list. The Pokemon Company sent me a nice little letter. They said, let me know which one's your favorite. And I'm like, I'm going to tell you all of my opinions. I don't think they knew what they were signing up for. We found Victini. I will say right out the gate, this guy looks great. He sits very well. He's got his little wings. He doesn't sit that well, actually. Like, if I were to plop him down, he'd fall over. Well, I'll consider Victini very cute. If I'm a Victini fan, I'd be ecstatic about this. I think this is safe A tier because he's not that consistent on the sitting, but if I had him on my desk, I would look at him and be like, that's an awesome guy. Next, we've got Snivy. This guy's a funny guy. He's very narrow, as you can see. Like, his head is very thin. Oh my god, I did not expect him to sit. Tostada. What? Even look at the Snivy? There it goes. The feet have to be spread for him to sit. Overall, I think he looks great. He's got his little wispies. As a Snivy fan, would you be happy about him? I don't know if I could be a Snivy fan, though. No. My instinct is to put him a little B tier. He's a little thin, narrow. That's why I want him to have a little bit of plump. We'll go right here. He looks much better, I will say. See, like, you just dump them all out. You're right, actually. Be free, guys.
Let's see what's going on with Boom.
Hi everyone, I'm Amy Jo Johnson, the original Pink Power Ranger from the very first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV series, and writer behind the brand new comics series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return. So today, in partnership with Boom Studios, we're giving you, the fans, the opportunity to reserve your copies of comics along with Hyper Deluxe campaign only collected editions before the series hits shelves in 2024.
Let's see.
Writing with Matt. It's fun because we both bring different perspectives to the table, and sometimes me not being a comic book person in the past, sometimes I think I bring this sort of fresh perspective to it as well. Having the artwork come in as it comes to life has been so exciting. Nico, our artist, is blowing us away with the detail and just what he's bringing to the table. He was a fan when he was a kid, and it's turning into something special. I'm really excited for everybody to read it.
There you go.
I love returning to the world of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I know you will too.
You know, it's kind of weird that like we're always going back to all of our old stuff, like for nostalgia person. I kind of miss like when when someone's trying to make new things and see if it ever grows into like something bigger. But it seems like a lot of stuff is just like wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat, or anything like that. It's like checking out your favorite jacket for the 100th time. But that's just me. I don't know if anyone actually has that same agreement or same issue in that area. And yeah. So the next part, I'm going to be working on the. Shoot. What am I thinking of? The next thing I'm going to be working on is I'll be getting like the head design and everything else there and get that all set up. I want to get myself something to drink. You guys will be okay just like watching stuff for a little while? Just give me a little commercial break.
First time I noticed my results was immediately. I was afraid of looking overweight, but the results are so natural looking. I was worried that I wasn't going to look like me, but I'm not worried anymore. For important safety information and to find a licensed specialist, visit juvederm.com. that well though. Actually, he's got like beams at the bottom. Do you hear it? I think the engineers, Oshawott engineers, put beams in his butt so that he sits easier.
So he's built to last.
He's built to sit, and you know what? I think that's an A for effort. I think he's so damn cute that I can look past how difficult it is for him to sit naturally. I think he goes in A tier. I think that's a really cute guy. We got Duan here. He's standing up.
Sitting, Kiwi's like.
He actually can sit down. Actually, he sits really well.
That's probably the best set we've seen so far.
I think he looks great. I think he also goes in
There
A
we go.
tier.
So can you find Samurov in here?
Yes, I can, Jacob. We got him.
Oh, he looks a little silly.
He's a little bit of a silly guy. Very good sit. That is a posture where like I can plop him down.
Okay.
It's automatic. The big old sausage head of him looks so funny. I don't know how they're supposed to translate it. He's got his attitude. Do you see like the smolder, smirk look? He's pissed. I get that he's a samurai and he's supposed to be like ready to fight or something. This is a solid B tier.
Carried by the sit, I think.
Carried by the sit. If he didn't sit and he looked like that, that's a sad face tier. Oh, we got him. Oh my goodness. He sits, but he's a little crooked, I might say. I would have liked it to be like more planted like this. I guess you have to mold him. Just compared to these guys, I think it's a bit of a downgrade. I think he's a sad face too.
I think he understands.
I feel bad.
He looks so sad.
Tostata, will you find Pat Rat for me? She doesn't know what to do.
She doesn't even know what a pat rat is.
Got him. Whoa, this is I've got some notes with him. Oh no, Pat Rat.
Too chonky for his own good.
This is what he's supposed to look like. I will say, I think this is the first one where the color is a little off compared to normal Pat Rat, and his face is giant. He sits well after kind of like molding him to the ground a little bit. I think he goes right here.
No.
But do you think he goes higher?
No, it's just
It's a
sad,
bummer.
right?
It's a bummer every time. I feel like I'm just being really mean to these innocent Pokemon. Then we got Watchog. Oh, I see him. Oh, I like his little toes. He's got the little, like, Adventure Time hands. I think that's adorable. The face is not better. Can you get a side profile on him? He's got, like, a little bit of, like, an indented face. Oh my god, it's actually meant to have an indented face. He's got, like, the pattern just printed onto him. I just don't think
And saying, I imagine Mavis is like very, very cartoony eyes. And let's see, any other.
At least they have each other. Okay, now we got Lillipup. Oh no, buddy, you're gonna make me have to rethink the entire tier. The body looks good. Tostata, you want to see? Tostata, what do you? No, you don't go to that tier, Tostata. You're S tier. I think this is not great.
It's cute, but
I feel like this is more of a prototype than anything. I think he's not quite fully baked. Okay, Herdier is next. Yeah, I found him. This is actually a really good one. Proportions are good. He sits really great. If I'm a Herdier fan, I'd pop off with this plush. I think he's A tier. There you go, buddy. Yeah, he looks great. Yeah, he fits amongst the other ones. I'm actually kind of rethinking Victini. I'll give it like a couple more, but he's very close to being S tier at this moment. Oh yeah, Stoutland.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Surprisingly small. I think it was an interesting choice to sew his little tufts down, because he's kind of just a form. I think he's a safe B tier, because I don't think he's as bad as Lillipup, but he's not as great as Herdier. We've got Purloin coming up. We found Liepard. Oh, look. Aw. This just looks like, oh no.
we're running into the Lillipup conundrum.
Let me just like mold him. He looks great. I love how they have the little arms
Okay.
curve out like they do in the actual Pokemon game. He does like one of these, like that. And that's what they did here. It kind of makes it look a little weird with the little gloves. But I would say pretty good. The face doesn't look the best. It kind of looks like someone's persona. But I think that's also kind of the territory that Purloin is in. A solid B tier, I would say. Then we've got Liepard. Liepard looks great. Sits really well. He's got his little tuft here. I like how they always are pretty good about
Let's see,
see
just
that,
get.
and I'm like, oh, that's adorable. That's a Pokemon plush. Every little part of them are like adorable, and I can't believe that Victini is up there with Pansage. So Semi-Sage's Vic. This is Semi-Sage. He sits really well for as complicated as he is. I think he looks fantastic.
Feels easily thrown off balance by like.
Just a little bit of like an earthquake. Oh no. Well, that's like a 7 earthquake.
A 7's a lot. A 7 would knock this whole bookshelf down.
If I'm a Semi-Sage fan, I think this is a fantastic plush. I think he replaces where Victini was with A tier. Okay, now we've got Panseer, the fire guy. There he is. I found him. Oh, we haven't encountered any of them that don't actually sit yet, which I'm surprised. This guy looks great. I think he's cute. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the face. I don't think he looks.
There you go. Let me get that little layout right there. Get them all worked up. Okay, and now just kind of like get the little facial designs and everything else like that.
Yeah, he belongs there. Okay, Semi-Seer. I found this guy's tail. He looks funny. He's a little too goofy. Oh, the mouth is a little different. Is that how he is? That's super cute. I didn't notice that. He looks fine.
So I noticed there's a little bit of spacing on the eyes.
He doesn't sit that great though. Yeah, do you belong up there? No, he doesn't. There we go. He belongs there. Semi-Seer. Panpour. This is my least favorite one. But nothing. I think it's still not good. I just do not like this Pokemon. I don't like what he's about. I don't like the energy he brings into the room. The more I look at him, the more I think he's B tier. No, yeah, I think that's fair. I think Pansage is the cutest, and Panseer is also cute. This one is not cute. B tier.
Yeah, so maybe like get a little bit of width like that, so her face can droop in more.
It looks super hard to balance though.
Is this guy gonna sit? Oh, we got it. You really gotta mush him. Let's see here. I think it looks fine. It's just so hard because I don't like this Pokemon at all. But it's a good plush. I don't know how, but I think it looks better than this one. I guess I just like, no. My bias won't let it go any higher, but you know the truth. The next is Munna. Here he is. Oh my goodness. This guy's adorable.
That's a good play.
This is a fantastic Munna plush. There's not even anything to critique. It sits well. It's got like good proportion. This being a Munna plush is fantastic. I think this is a great plush. Yeah, this is a very underwhelming Pokemon, but he goes straight up to S tier. Alright, and then this guy. Does he sit like this? I guess he sits like that. I think this one also looks good. It's not an easy of an S tier as the other one. I think this is a good Pokemon. I'd say that's an easy S or A tier. Perfect.
Hey, it's Nikki, and today we'll be unboxing the brand new Google Pixel tablet. What's great is it comes with a charge and speaker dock, which makes it a perfect addition to your smart home. Let's check it out. So opening the box, this actually has a let's get started sheet in the box.
Yeah.
And then you have the tablet itself.
Oh, I think that's what I'm missing. That her face is a little bit in proportion. So that's the part that I'm messing up on, because all this stuff is actually going up here instead.
One of my first favorite features about the Google Pixel tablet is actually the hub mode. When it's on the stop, you're actually able to have your entire smart assistant available to you, even when my hands are full. Hey Google, can you add a notification to my calendar? Alright, when is the event? Google, for the first time ever, has actually dropped their Tensor G2 from their phones into the tablet. What that allows you to do is actually do split screen and multitask. So as you can see here, I am multitasking both Google Chrome as well as the YouTube application.
Yeah, she does that weird little sonic mouth thing.
Dictation from voice very clearly, learning your specific voice and how you dictate words, memorizing friends' names, contacts, family members, so you're not constantly repeating yourself to the device. The Google Pixel tablet actually makes it easy to share between other devices, whether that's a Pixel device, a Chromebook, or any other Android tablet. Once you share a massive group of photos, videos, contacts,
There we go.
it is nice.
So something like that.
Photos with their grandparents to be able to create photo albums, and it acts as a digital photo frame as well. One of my absolute favorite features about the Google Pixel tablet is this charging speaker dock. One, it's charging 24/7, so it's ready when I'm ready to use a shot with a virtual expert in the link below. I'll see you next time. Who knows how to do more with less nasal polyps? Nose is now, thanks to Dupixent, the add-on treatment that shrinks nasal polyps. And
Here you go. And get that
noses know about breathing better with less congestion.
neck in there.
And have the chance to improve smell in as little as 3 days, which means you can get your nose into more things more often and do more of the things you love. Dupixent can cause a
You know, one thing that's kind of interesting about like Mavis' character, like in.
right away if you have rash.
Sorry about that. You wanna know the funniest thing about Mavis's character? Like her design is more focused on here and here in the leg part, but this is a really simplistic, like not as great of a design of a character. Like it's great for cartooning, but if you try to like draw this out or get anything else out, like try to make this thing work to your benefit or anything like that, it's not an easy. It's a very simplistic design, and that's what kind of like maybe threw me off about this character. I mean, they go for more cutesy over design stuff. And yeah, but that's just me. A little bit of that. There we go. And then just, you know. Put a little T in there. Maybe get her hands working. Okay. Now that's enough of me. Let's sit.
Worsening shortness.
Hello, Taylor. Keto. I saw keto.
Oh, I'm not gonna go 2 hours on that.
Are you challenging me? Oh, like throwing scoop. Like I'm the man behind the slaughter. Like I always go back. Like throwing scoop.
This is how she started losing weight. My name is Debbie, and with Noom, I've lost a...
Kujo Kyoya is all dressed up for his very first day at the academy. As he walks out towards the entrance, he's concerned about looking strange and standing out, and he's curious about all the others who might be new freshmen. In his bag, he's got a talking cat named Felice, who he instructs to stay quiet, but she doesn't seem like one to follow rules. Kyoya pleads with her to stay inside the bag, fearing people will think he's odd if they catch him with the cat. Felice, on the other hand, complains that he's always worried about what people think of him, but Kyoya says it's because he hasn't met many people besides her for a long time. Felice disagrees, saying it's only been 3 years, but he insists that's just in the real world. Despite his struggles, Felice manages to escape the bag, and in the process, a girl walking behind them sees her. The girl gets super excited seeing the cat and quickly approaches them. She compliments how cute Felice is, and Kyoya inquires if she is a returnee like him. She confirms this and introduces herself as Imari Komari, a freshman. She mentions having an invitation letter and tries to show it to him, but she struggles to find where she kept it, causing a bit of panic as she searches around. After a frantic search, she finally finds it and shows him. It turns out she has the same invitation from the academy, just like Kyoya. The school bell suddenly rings, signaling that the entrance ceremony is about to begin. She rushes off, urging him to join her so they won't be late. Police do not let her guard down, because if their true identities are discovered, it's game over for both of them. At the entrance ceremony, the Prime Minister starts his speech, briefly touching on the school's history. He and Felice notice that the other students aren't really paying attention to the Prime Minister's speech. They're more engrossed in other things. Felice tells Kyoya that the people at the ceremony can essentially bring a kingdom to its knees, and to them, the government is insignificant. While the minister continues to speak, a lady interrupts, urging him to wrap up because everyone is bored and no one is listening. He decides to end his speech and hands the podium over to the lady. She introduces herself as Minaho Kuzuha, the academy's executive officer, and explains that the school is now a quarantine facility for everyone present. This step is necessary because as a country, they can't let the students run free. However, she assures them that they won't be locked up against their will. She goes on to explain that they can return to their normal lives with one condition. Their memories and abilities will be locked away. She acknowledges that not everyone might like that, as they wouldn't willingly let go of the talents they've gained. She understands their concerns, which is why the academy wants to make a deal with them. As she tries to describe it as a safe experiment, a student interrupts, urging her to be brief. She promises to get to the point and snaps her fingers. Suddenly, a mystical rune appears on the ceiling, and to Kyoya's surprise, frightening monsters start emerging from it. When the monster appears, it terrifies the minister's men, who quickly flee, shouting for everyone to run. On the other hand, the students seem excited about the situation, swiftly grabbing their weapons to confront the monsters. Kyoya stands there, amused by the returnees' strength. In no time at all, they effortlessly defeat all of the monsters, earning Kuzuha's applause. She praises this year's freshmen for their energy. The students wonder if she is testing them, but she clarifies that she just gave them a challenge. She mentions it's been a while since they used their strength to overcome a threat, and asks if they felt good doing it. Finally, she unveils the Academy's offer and their mission to save the world once more. She explains that their world is a branch from a massive tree known as the World Tree, bearing countless other world fruits. Many of these worlds are in trouble because demons are devouring them. She goes on to explain that they require heroes to venture out and eliminate these pests. She then shares the story of a demon lord who is so ruthless and potent that it not only ravaged its own world, but also spread destruction to others. The goddesses only realized the scope of the disaster after the demon lord had already consumed thousands of worlds. Eventually, they managed to seal the demon lord and their world away, earning it the name the Lost Demon Lord of the Lost World. She stresses that it's their duty to stop such a grave threat before it becomes insurmountable.
Alright, so now I'm going to be getting on the shoes on there and getting them all set up.
Once she finishes her speech, she announces that the next activity is the agility measurement. She then calls out a few names, including Kyoya and Komari, instructing them to follow her. The remaining heroes who weren't called are directed to proceed with the agility test. Later, the 13 students whose names were called join Kuzuha in another hall, where she surprises them by saying they don't need to take the test and should return to their dormitory. This prompts one of the students, Kishima Takeru, to inquire about her intentions. To explain, she rolls up her shirt's right sleeve, revealing a crest, and asks the heroes if they recognize what it means. She explains it's known as the Savior's Crest, a mark bestowed by the goddess as proof of saving the world. Then she inquires if any of them bear this crest on their arm. She scolds them, stating that they don't, since none of them were reported as clearers. It's either they didn't defeat the Demon Lord, were deported, or were summoned as a team but didn't fight. She labels them as dropout heroes, and continues to make fun of them. This angers Takeru, who doesn't appreciate being called a dropout hero. He attempts to confront Kuzuha, and Komari tries to intervene, but is pushed to the ground. Kyoya rushes to check on Komari. Takeru redirects his attention to him, demanding he stay out of it. Takeru offers an excuse for not completing his quest, blaming the world he was summoned to as a level 5 stage, claiming he was close to victory but got careless. He boasts about his raw power, asserting that he's stronger than anyone else. To prove it, he attempts to unleash hellfire magic and threaten everyone with it, but in an instant his sigil is cut off, deactivating his magic before he can use it. Rei, the sword wielder, swiftly places her blade at his neck, mentioning a point deduction for breaking the rules. Kuzuha intervenes, saying there's no need for deductions as they haven't formed groups yet. The girl sheaths her sword and blames Kuzuha for being too lenient. Kuzuha makes fun of Takeru further and informs the other students they've all failed and don't even qualify as saviors.
Okay.
Rei and Kuzuha stroll through the corridors, discussing whose spell had already been cancelled out, and the fire's power was neatly erased before her sword struck. They both ponder who might have done it. Kyoya steps into his dorm room, admiring its comfort, though he acknowledges that it's a world apart from the rooms granted to the other heroes with crests. Still, he finds his assigned room cozy. Felice eventually emerges from his bag, cautioning him that he was too obvious in neutralizing Takeru's spell, and the other two instructors might have noticed. Kyoya apologizes for his impatience. Both of them worry about Felice getting caught by the instructors. Felice asks Kyoya if he would protect her in such a situation, and he assures her he would. Surprisingly, Felice transforms into a beautiful lady, revealing herself to be the lost demon, who had lost her powers but managed to regain some. She attempts to seduce Kyoya, but he rejects her advances. Later, she recalls their meeting 3,000 years ago in another world, which is the equivalent to just 3 years ago in the real world. It turns out that after he was summoned to Felice's world, he had fought her, but couldn't bring himself to kill her. Let's zip back 3 years in time. Kyoya awakens in a strange, barren place with no memory of how he arrived.
What if? Two little words that inspire.
Alright.
What if we didn't waste one?
So, actually, while I'm at it, I want to kind of like ask you guys, like, I notice I don't really get that much views on these streams at all, or basically any acknowledgement on any of these type of stuff. I want to get a perspective on like how to get more views or anything like that. I just don't know if it's either what I'm doing is kind of boring or just like whatever art stuff that I've been kind of like trying to do.
Later, she recalls their meeting 3,000.
What I've been trying to do is just like, I don't know, is it entertaining enough or just anything like that, or just seeing what would you guys recommend if anyone's out there. A lot of times I feel like most of my time is just like being super lonely, and I'm just trying to get sort of like some sort of connection with other people, and so it just like it's hard. I mean, a lot of these times where just like I would be in this bedroom right here trying to work on the things that I like to do, and a little acknowledgement would be nice here and there. There we go. That's actually pretty decent. Alright. I'm going to look up hands for a second and kind of get a better layout of that. Hands and hands for all it's worth. Oh, I hope I don't get sick. I used to be a lot more resistant and all stuff, but I could just like... Yep. I'm starting to feel it. Basically, at this point, like, my body is starting to like get a little bit more... It's starting to get a little bit more exhausted and just like... Maybe just been feeling a little bit sick at the same time. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay, so that might help that out. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. I'm getting that hour area is just starting to kick in. There you go. And a little stroke there. Yeah. Okay, that's starting to look good. And okay. One stroke there. Right there. Now, I'm not bothering with getting myself super accurate on this thing. I'm still kind of like... Let's see. And let's see. What would be the best way to do that nose? I know it has a little point right here. Maybe just do... There you go. Little snouty nose thing. And then we'll get your lips. go, and then get that area laid out. Then the eyes. And yeah, let's see. Okay. There you go. I'll get the ear. And I think I'm going to probably not worry too much about getting the hair all set up because that's just going to be all. That's all going to be just blackened in later. So I'll just do something like that. And that'll be my placeholder for that type of hair. Then get the Oh, when you ever get a chance, I'll be going down to Bakersfield Comic-Con this Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to get any of my new work, I have the graphic novel. I also have I have the graphic novel. I have 2 new posters, 1 postcard and 1 actual poster, and I have a whole lot of merchandise. Like, I still been getting them a lot, and I still have like a lot of things to sell. You know, mystery envelopes, all my other posters from previous shows, and there's going to be some I'm thinking I'm probably going to go cancel because you know, some of them haven't been really selling that much, and I try to like make new ones and but maintain like a balanced synchronicity with that one. Like, you know, at least keep 3 with me at the shows, and then once that's done, I just sell them again at the other ones. Anywho, I think that's about enough for today. 1 hour streams. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully in the near future we'll be able to see some more people. And yeah. Anyway, other than that, I hope you guys have a great day and